anticipations about what's going to unfold as far as the rally goes?
Well, if anything like the last rally, we're gonna get absolutely slaughtered, surrounded, and just yelled at. If it's anything like the first rally, it's gonna be perfectly fine, calm, just yelling back and forth between the two sides. Maybe a little bit of in between.
I see are you an Army veteran or?
No, both my parents are retired U.S. military though, and I'm thinking of joining the reserves after college.
Excellent. And as far as messages goes, a lot of people have had kind of confusing understanding about what the message of the rally is. Do you want to maybe put your opinion out there, see what that?
So I was told this is a Resist Marxism rally, so it's basically a rally against people who try to bring forth some sort of communist, pseudo-fascist governments into the United States under the guise of being anti-fascist or just like calling themselves socialists when it's really they're not. They're authoritarians that want to take over the government, either not directly, but either through political means, and for the most extremist case, more violent means. And we're just here to resist that using our free speech and just show the people that we're peaceful. We can clearly demonstrate that, while as our opposition is more tendency to get violent against us, and we have done nothing wrong but simply use our free speech. Also, hate speech is free speech.
I gotcha. So, well, you're saying you're not trying to be hateful, but it's a subjective thing. Is that what you're saying? I see you're also wearing the Keek flags. Could you just?
Yes.
Could you just elaborate on those flags?
All right. So, would you want me to elaborate on Kyrgyzstan itself or why I'm wearing them?
You could do both if you like.
I'm elaborate on why I'm wearing them. So I'm wearing these just really in solidarity to my fellow Kyrgyzstanis out there. We are an oppressed people that have been suppressed by normies that have taken over the United States, and we just want to show the world that our culture is still alive and well, and that Kyrgyzstan is not dead. You cannot silence us. Hashtag free Kyrgyzstan.
I think it's worth clarifying that, I have friends, all across the state who, some of them do subscribe to the ideas of Karl Marx. I don't agree with them, but they don't preach their ideals with violence. What I'm here today for is to try and resist the rise of violence and populist Marxism that is so rampant in schools. It's rampant in the young community in particular. And really, I'm just here to make a stand for free speech and say violence, even against ideas that you perceive as hateful, is not the way to proper dialogue to create change.
Are you guys worried that you're going to be subject to assaults? Because I understand that potentially you may not be going into the zone that the police have set up. So,
can I say something? So I went to the last rally in August and I actually was assaulted. I actually became a big spectacle where there were literally hundreds of people surrounding me as I was just trying to get into the rally, all because I was wearing this hat right here. No, I was actually punched in the face. Well, back of the head, but the face. That's what they said. And it was actually a terrifying and exciting moment at the same time. It was terrifying because I saw all these people. There was no way I could possibly reach them that I wasn't a Nazi. And just for the record, I am not, and I disavow all racism in any form. But there's nothing I could really do because my opinion wasn't as valid as theirs. But it was also an exciting moment because for the first time I felt like I could really come out of the closet and express my beliefs, because one of the reasons I actually did support Donald Trump is because it was so controversial that even if you came out publicly to support him, they'd attack you just like they attack all the people who try to come to these rallies. And it was really important that we take a stand even if there are threats of violence, because just like Mahatma Gandhi said, first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, and then you win. So if they start hitting you, that should be an indication you got to keep going through it, because the light is at the end of the tunnel.
Excellent and well said.